Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prez, and welcome to another episode of Game Talk. Now, this is my podcast. This is my weekly podcast where I talk about pretty much everything that I want. Either old video games I used to play, or that stuff that's happening in the NHL, around with sports, or any type of sports, really. This is just the place to do it. But before we get into all of that, before we get into what happened in the NHL, because a lot of stuff is happening in the NHL, and hopefully we can actually get some of it covered here. So anyways, before we actually get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to me. I recently hit over 3K subscribers, and I cannot believe it. And I just want to say thank you for all the support that you guys have given me and all that stuff. And I want to give you guys, back something. I want to do a 3K giveaway, but I don't know what exactly to give away. I'm already giving away a copy of NHL 20 for you guys, but what should I give away for 3K? You guys can let me know in the comments below of this video. Anyways, I just want to say thank you for everything and the support on this series, on my very first episode of my podcast, which is it's over 200 views, which is crazy. And I just want to say thank you for the support on that. So anyways, let's get on it. So the what's happening in the NHL? There's tons of stuff happening in NHL, and there's tons, either with people getting traded and all that stuff. I want to talk about the current contracts, or the current free agents that are out there right now as of this recording. So as of this recording, there's still really good free agents left. There's still tons of free agents left. And one of them is Patrik Laine. I can't believe Winnipeg hasn't re-signed him, or he hasn't re-signed with Winnipeg. I know a lot of people are talking about, oh, what's happening with Mitch Marner? What's happening with Mitch Marner? Nobody's really focusing on Patrik Laine. Like, Patrik Laine is a really good player. He didn't have the best of seasons last year, but I think he can really turn it around if he doesn't play Fortnite. I know there was a lot of backlash of him playing Fortnite. It was a couple months into the last year's season I don't know, he said he was addicted to Fortnite. So hopefully he doesn't play as much this year, because he's a really good player, and I don't know if he kind of fits on Winnipeg. I think he should go to a different team that's a lot stronger, in my opinion. But you guys can let me know in the comments below. And there's a lot of stuff that actually happened in the NHL regarding free agency, or there's tons of trades too. There's a whole bunch of trades that happened. Nazem Kadri got traded from the Leafs, which I think for Toronto was a really, really good deal. Really good deal for Toronto. They get a third round. They get a draftman. They get acquired Nazem Kadri, defenseman. Colorado got Nazem Kadri, a defenseman, and a third round pick from the Toronto Maple Leafs. And the Toronto Maple Leafs received a defenseman, a forward, and a 6th round draft pick in 2020. So I think it's a really good trade for Toronto regarding the playoffs last year, or this year, when they're facing off against Boston, and Nazem Kadri took that hit, which he shouldn't have. It was a clean hit, and he shouldn't have hit that Boston player and got himself ejected from the game, and actually get him suspended from a couple games, which was really bad for him, because Toronto needed him. Toronto needed him to stay, to score and all that stuff. So I think it's a really good deal for Toronto. I think they really get a really good defenseman, and also a really good forward for him. And so hopefully, and also, Toronto Maple Leafs have signed Jason Spezza to a 1-year contract too. So Toronto's looking pretty good. And so also looking at the Sharks, in my opinion, are kind of under the radar when it comes down to signing and all this stuff. So they signed Joe Pavelski, they signed Corey Perry, and they signed another player. I'm not even going to try to mention his name. I'm just going to mess it up. So a defenseman. And so looking pretty good. So also the Sharks have like another tons of good players on their team, and I get to see what happens. And now I'm going to talk about my favorite team. My favorite team is not Toronto. My favorite team is not Toronto. My favorite team is the Anaheim Ducks. And I know it may be kind of weird that I live near Toronto and I'm not a fan of Toronto Maple Leafs. But I'm a fan of the Anaheim Ducks. I love the Ducks since I can remember. But the Ducks have made a couple draft picks in the draft this year. They made some really good draft picks. I think these young players can really, hopefully they can get a lot better to move up into the Ducks roster. And the Ducks are kind of going into a rebuild, in my opinion, when it comes down to it, because they got rid of Corey Perry. They bought out Corey Perry. I think they're planning on getting rid of Ryan Kessler. I think they're planning on getting rid of Ryan Miller too as well. And I think this last year for Ryan Getzlaf, really. He's just getting too old. He's getting too old. And it sucks that these old players that you watch every single game you watch, you see these players, and then see them missing from your team. It's kind of hard to process for a little bit. It's kind of hard to process. It's like it's hard. It's hard to lose a player that you enjoy watching, you enjoy seeing on TV, and he's playing for a different team or he's not playing at all. It's tough. It's tough. So it's going to be tough to see Ryan Getzlaf go and all these players go off the Ducks. But we have a strong young roster, in my opinion, this year when it comes down to it. We have Rickard Rakell, we have Nick Ritchie, we have Devin Shore, we have Jacob Silverberg, we have Dylan Sprong, we have Troy Terry, and we have these young players that we picked up in the draft too also. So I think the Ducks are doing really good this year. They're going to be good this year. Hopefully they're going to be good. Yeah, so I don't know how long I should make this episode. In the last one, it was about like 30 minutes long. I don't want to make it too long each episode because I don't know. I don't want to do it for too long. But anyway, so what's going on with the channel? I want to talk about what's going on with the channel. I want to talk about some updates that are going to happen on the channel and all that stuff. So I am bringing back the NHL 19 Be a Pro series. I'm going to bring that back as a regular series weekly. You're going to see an episode of that weekly. I've changed. I added a new series to this channel. New series to this channel where I talk about. It's going to be called NHL 20 Rumors, where I just talk about NHL 20 stuff that I find either on different websites or something like that, on Twitter or anything. But then I'm going to reserve NHL 20 news just for EA confirmed stuff. So whatever's on EA's website or EA's Twitter, or whatever EA confirmed on their Twitter or their website, that's going to be reserved for NHL 20 news. So it's actually going to be NHL 20 news. I kind of cover this in the last video that I did, the last NHL 20 news video that I did. I actually had to redo it and re-upload it because I messed up quite a lot on it. And I didn't feel right when I woke up and watched it again. I didn't feel right. So I deleted it, remade it, and uploaded it pretty much it took me like an hour to do it. So to redo the entire thing and stuff. But yeah, so I have renamed that series. There's going to be a new series where I just talk about NHL 20 stuff that I want to talk about, and it's going to be called NHL 20 Rumors. Yeah, so there's going to be a couple other stuff updated with this channel. Some other things that I have planned for the future when it comes down to this channel, like uploading not just NHL 20. I'm going to upload Madden 20, FIFA 20. I'm going to upload these different games, these different sports games to this channel. I'm also going to start uploading different games too, also, when I get a chance to either buy a new game that I like or anything like that. I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk 2027, I believe it's called, or 2027 or 2077, something like that. I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk, and I'm also looking forward to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I can't wait for that. Um, and there's another game that I'm really excited for. Oh yeah, the new Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2. I'm really excited for that game. There's a lot of new games coming out that I'm really excited for, but there's only one game that I'm really pumped for, and it's not coming out until next year, holiday 2020, with the new Xbox. That is Halo. I've been waiting for a new Halo game for quite a while. I don't play Halo 5 and I don't play Halo 4. I only play like Halo 3. So when it comes down to the Master Chief Collection, it's really just coming down to Halo 3. That's all I played. And so that's all that's pretty much the only game. The only games I really played today is PUBG and NHL 19 EASHL. And I have a couple of EASHL games that I actually have recorded for you guys, because you guys want to see more of that, which I'm surprised about. But you guys want to see more of that. And I have some more lined up for you guys for that and all that. And what I want to ask you guys a question. You guys can leave it in the comments below, or you guys don't have to answer this question at all. So when it comes down to NHL 20, what other series would you guys like to see when it comes down to it? Would you guys like to see Hockey Ultimate Team, like EASHL stuff? Would you guys like to see like you guys can let me know what type of content you guys want to see in NHL 20. I'm going to do the NHL 20 Be a Pro series. I'm obviously going to do that because that's like the lifeblood. That used to be the lifeblood of my channel. When it come down to it, everybody was asking for another episode of NHL 19 Be a Pro, and then I don't know. I kind of with that series, I don't know, I just kind of got bored with it. I guess I needed to take a break, and I took a long enough break, and I uploaded another NHL 19 Be a Pro episode, I believe a couple weeks ago, and you guys really enjoyed that. So it still tells me that you guys still want to see it, which I'm really glad, because I really want to bring that series back before NHL 20 comes out. So I'm definitely going to bring that back for you guys. And I don't know what else to do on this channel, really, when it comes down to it. I'm going to do a comparison. Somebody mentioned in my community tab, and it was a really good idea, and I really thank the guy for coming up with that idea, where I compare NHL 20 to Madden 20 to FIFA 19 or FIFA 20. It's kind of hard to do that because they're completely different sports franchises. They're completely different like setups. Like, it's kind of hard to compare those those three types of games compared to each other. I guess I can kind of do like a graphics comparison type of thing. See if there's any difference. Obviously, there's going to be a difference between Madden and FIFA to NHL, because Madden and FIFA use the Frostbite engine and NHL doesn't, which I was really hoping this year it will have it. But I guess it won't be this year, which is kind of sad. But I think they're going to save it for the next generation consoles are coming out in 2020. So I think they're going to wait until those come out. But hopefully they do. Hopefully they do add the Frostbite engine to NHL 2021. So hopefully they do, and if they do, that would be awesome. And yeah, I don't know what else to talk about really. It's kind of late. It's kind of late for me. It's 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and I have to have this uploaded today in the morning or later this afternoon. I don't know. I'm going to be a little bit more sprice with my uploading times. I might just upload at random times, just to keep it, I don't know, just keep it random. But I think I'm going to upload this in the afternoon for you guys, or in the morning. I don't know yet. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Game Talk. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys hit that bell icon so you can come notified when I upload another episode of Game Talk, so you guys can get notified when I do upload one. I do upload them weekly. Either I'm going to upload one on Friday or Sunday. Those are the 2 days that I'm probably going to upload this or this series. So if you guys enjoy that, if you guys enjoy this video, like I said, smash the like button. But anyways, my name is Prez, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just a liar. They don't know what I got inside ya. I'm the one to fight fire with fire. I'm the type who never lets me get tired. Mess with me and they never will find ya. Yeah, people tell me I won't get it. They don't know me cause I'm cold winning. Always in the ninth, I close innings. Always in my mind, don't